Hey guys, I'm Wayne Caveman Keys. Welcome to the Next Stop Wildlife Show Australia. And today, on today's episode, we're at Nurragingy Reserve on the Parklands track. We're going to cover that last little section before we go over to Bunyar Estate and beyond on the 80 kilometres of the Parkland track. So today, it's a bit overcast. I come down here, the sun was bright, and yeah, as usual, it's come across a bit overcast. So still going to see if we can get a few reptiles out today. Should be a few out. Kookaburra foot trail today. We'll see what we can find. Any reptiles down here, any birds. A lot of you would know this place really good. It's a top spot. We grew up around this place. Good old doonside bush. See the mad paperbarks, melaleucas, and acacias in the background. So come for a walk today with Keezy the Caveman on the Next Stop. See what we can find, eh? It's a ripper little spot this. Loving it. It's not long till we spot our first red belly of the day. Just see if I can creep around a bit on this guy. I did get a spot on him, but he's in a bit of a precarious position here. Oh yeah, there he is. Alright, see if I can zoom in and get a bit of footage there. Yep, there he is. And mate, the red belly. Beautiful, beautiful snake. Yep. Mad red belly. Plenty of them about at the moment. He's just hiding into the grass there. I'll try and creep in a bit closer and get a bit better footage for you, eh? Can't exactly get a great view of him. There's red belly. Just in the grass just here, but I'll creep up a little bit more on him. Usually very placid snakes, the red bellies. Hardly ever get struck out by the red bellies. The worst they seem to do is flatten the neck out a little bit, and then they'll try and get away in a real hurry. He's not too concerned. I'm almost over the top of him here. Just lean down a little bit closer to him. So he's not perturbed at the moment. And they're not terrible killing animals that are going to hurt everyone or out to bite everyone. You can see I'm getting fairly close to him now. I'm right over the top of him. And, he's not even concerned at all. So I won't disturb him. I don't want to encourage anyone to actually try and handle these guys. That's when you will get yourself in trouble. So just admire them from a distance and enjoy. And on the next stop, it brings us to a beautiful little azure kingfisher down by the wetlands ponds. Just up here hunting, looking over the water. And you believe it or not, these guys are really hard to spot. They're quite small, and even though they're quite bright in colour, they seem to blend in. And yeah, this guy was just quietly sitting on a little branch here, and in he goes. Would have gone in for a guppy, a little fish from the water. He's flown back up on a branch just a little bit further up in a swamp she oak at Casuarina. So this is their favourite little perch, just not far above the water, and they're always in a dense little area, so they're mostly well hidden. So we just got lucky here walking past the Parklands wetlands. Found the beautiful little azure kingfisher hunting away, and he's quite content. We're hidden quite well behind the trees, and I've zoomed right in on this guy. Well aware I'm still here, no doubt. One of the most beautiful little kingfishers out in Western Sydney. We also have the sacred kingfisher, which resides down here. He's definitely on the hunt for some food, and off he goes. Isn't it awesome how they do that dive? Okay, coming up this way, I've spotted numerous amounts of red bellies and numerous amounts of brown snakes, so we'll just keep our eyes out on the ground and tread really lightly. It's always a good trick since they work off vibrations. I know there's a red belly that resides right around here, so depends if he's out, if the sun's got enough kick to it for him to come out for a sunbake. Just wander up here and see if we can locate any snakes. There we have it, another red belly moving through the grass there. Just up ahead. Beautiful. That's 3 red bellies for the day so far. That's a ripper. An eastern water dragon comes out of early brumation. Still winter, just this little bit of warmth. He's come out to search for some food, and no doubt have an early look around for some females. This is a guy I call Big Buffhead. He's been around this pond for years, like decades. I don't know exactly how old he is, but yeah, he's got plenty of age on him, and he's still the king. Been the king for a long time. He looks out onto his pond. He's owned this pond for a long time. But I noticed lately there's another younger juvenile getting bigger in quite a hurry. And on the other side of the pond, that's a mad little red belly. He's probably about 4.5 feet long. Really nice solid snake too. You can see that big solar panel on the back of his neck flattened out. He could be slightly larger than 4.5 foot, but he's not a huge red belly by red belly standards. I've seen him up over 2 metres here down doonside. Nice specimen though. Oh, and there he is. Nice head, beautiful face, that chestnut nose. They're a great looking snake, they really are. Hasn't got quite as much red about him at the moment, probably due to shed soon. Become really vibrant coming into springtime and the mating seasons. Yeah, he's got the tongue flicking a little bit, tasting the air. That's one of the first signs that he's not agitated, but he's just taken a bit extra notice of me. So yeah, that's when you know, don't get much closer or they're going to take off. Oh, how mad's this? It was only 2 days ago I filmed a big female blue tongue and a huge gravid female, and today it's a large male, it looks like. No, beautiful specimen. And out of an early brumation again too, this guy. It's been a really productive day today. We've had patchy sun and then it's been overcast, so you couldn't ask for much more. The reptiles are loving it, and to tell you the truth, so am I. A beautiful eastern blue-tongue lizard. So now I see why the female I spotted a couple of days ago, she was huge. Yeah, gravid female. So yeah, there's a large male here by the looks of it. Let's try and get around a bit and give you a good look at him. Beautiful. And here's one of our staples on the next stop, eastern yellow robin. Just thought I'd do a little bit of birding on the way through. Been a bit of a hot spot today with the reptiles again. Been a cracker few weeks with all these warm days coming up. A lot of the reptiles coming out of brumation, but great to do a bit of birding too. The eastern yellow robins, you can see him coming into that really bright breeding plumage as well. Spring coming up. So yeah, some great birding, some great herping coming up. And getting chased around by another male there, I think. Bit of competition. And here's the cheeky little grey fantail next stop. And the fisherman. Little pied cormorant out on the log at Doonside. The world famous log at Doonside. So well known these days. It packs all sorts of animals on this log. I've seen everything from little racalis to bird species, heaps of reptile species, turtles, a lot of eastern water dragons. And here we have it, one of the most colourful parrots down in the bush, the rainbow lorikeet. Considered as a pest in some states, in the western states. They're endemic to the east coast of Australia, and as we know them and love them, they're a great native bird and beautiful species. They can be quite boisterous, loud, and they look absolutely magnificent. They're beautiful red eyes, you can see there. So yeah, a big fan of the rainbow lorikeets. Got a lot of character, and yeah, definitely a big part of the Sydney and east coast of Australia. We love these guys, and seen them become quite friendly with people, even the wild ones. We have a few come to the backyard, and they're absolutely magnificent birds, quite friendly, boisterous, but quite friendly with us humans. So yeah, it's a temptation to feed them, but they're on a strict diet, these guys, so it's not a good idea. They're a nectar eating bird. Oh, here we go, another red belly, absolutely on fire today down the Ginge, absolutely on fire. So can't get some really good footage of this guy, but at least you can see there's red belly number 5, I think, for the day. So it's been a ripper of a day. And oh, he takes off underneath the big pile of privet there that they've cleared out, so makes some good habitat for this guy. Make our way back to the car now, and it's the first time I've been out for the last 10 days, eh? I've had this virus, mate. It's knocked me around harder than a brown snake bite. It's knocked the guts out of me. So I'm just glad to get out and do some filming for the day. Hopefully I'll be able to do a bit of a longer walk tomorrow. It's taking a wind out of me, I'll tell you that much. So, hope you enjoyed the show. Okay guys, that was the last stop on the Cumberland Express for this beautiful Sunday. And not a bad day. The sun didn't really come out as much as we wished it would, but we still got to see some mad reptiles, that mad bluey, heaps of the red-bellied black snakes, and an assortment of cool birds and that. So not a bad day after all, but let's hope tomorrow we've got more sunshine, and we'll move further along the Parklands track and see if we can find some more reptiles. Okay, till tomorrow. If you like the show, subscribe, give us some likes and comments, really appreciate that. Support the Cumberland Nature Crew, and till tomorrow, from Koozie the Caveman and the Next Stop Show. See you on the next stop, guys. Let's get out of here.